See here, actually in previous class we discussed about, okay, right click method. See this right click. So right click is completed. Okay, I can choose the right click and it is running on here. So check this. This is the right click method. Okay, previously we can perform this. So once we can run this. Okay, so run it here. Okay, it is running or not? Okay, it is running. Okay, it is running. So that's why we will go for, so next topic here. So next topic is what? Double click. Okay, double click is the next topic. So see this one example. Uh, Previous one. See this here. Here there are two fields are there. Okay, it is manually. There are two fields are there. So in that first field, we contain some text. So hello world is a text. Okay. So if you click on once in the copy text, it is not printed. So double click is mandatory. If you double click, okay, the field is be same with the two data. Okay. So the data will be same in two fields. So that's why copy double click option is the you can use here. Okay. You can copy the data from field 1 to field 2 or use the double click option. Okay, if you click only once, the test is not pasted into the field 2. Okay, if you click double click, the field 1 test will be pasted into field 2. Okay, so in manually, we can type the test as list like this. Okay, if you click double click, okay, the test will be pasted in the field 2 also. Okay, first we can remove that. Okay, so that's why. So after entering the data into the field one, okay, the data will be click on that single click or not working. After double click on the same test is displayed in the field two. Okay. So copy test means double click on this. Now we can create one class. So the class name is, okay. Now we can create one class. The class name is double click. So that's why I can create dv, okay, pli. So doubleClick is my class name, and I can click the checkbox public static void main string args and finish it. Okay. So new class will be created. In that new class, same previous WebDriver launch it. Okay, up and launch the application. Okay, maximize options. These three are common for this one also. So copy this and paste it here into doubleClick. Okay. So after paste it, change the URL. Okay. Here the double click URL will be changed and open the Chrome and this is the URL. Copy. Okay. And paste it here in between the double quotations. Okay. So after that, so first what is our action? Okay. Here we can clear the field. Okay. First there are three actions are there. First one. So see the action. Clear the FILD field one. First we can clear the field one. After that, next enter the data into, okay, enter the data into F5 field one. Okay, after that, perform double click action. Okay, after that, perform double click action. These three are so before performing these three actions, now I can use the web element. Okay, first identify the element. After that, we can perform these three actions. Okay, first we can perform. Okay, first we can identify the element. After that, we can perform clear the field and enter the data into the field and perform the double click action. Okay, now we can identify the field here first. Okay, and for the go to, okay, this one and see this. First clear the test. Okay, right click on this, inspect. See here input type. Okay, these are the locators. In here there are two. Okay, how many locators are available here? Okay, ID is one locator and XPath is one locator and CSS selector is one locator. Okay, there are three locators are possible here. Based on the three locators, we can choose ID. Okay, now I can choose only ID. So copy this ID name. Okay, copy this ID name, and now we can type the code into Eclipse. Okay, so web element. Okay, web element. Now I can create field one. So that's why I can use the variable name is field one. So driver dot find element here by dot. Okay, I will go through ID here. Okay, by dot ID. So what is the ID name? Within double quotes, control V, paste. This is the ID name. Okay, field one is the ID name. See this. Now I can import this. Okay, find element returns what? Web element. So I can import web element here. Now, so first field is completed. Okay, see this field one is completed. Now go for field two. So same like this, field two also this. Okay, I can copy this one and paste it below. Okay, so field name will be changing. So field name is field two, and here field two. Okay, after that, so another element is there. So what is that element? See here. So field one, I will create the web element. For identify the object through field one, identify the object through field two, and after that we can copy the text. Okay, this is also right click on this and inspect the element. See this. This contains what? Button. Okay, this contains what? Button. But here there is also no ID. This also contains ID path CSS select, but there is no ID, no XPath. So that's why we can go through XPath here. Okay, I can go through XPath. Why means the test is have. Okay, the test is contains. That's why we can go for XPath. So Control F. Okay, double slash. So what is the tag name here? Button is the tag name here. Okay, button, and button contains what? Text. Some text is content. Okay, some text is have in that button. So I will create like this. Control V. See this. Button is identified or not? Okay, identified. That's why copy this one and next open Eclipse. We can create button for button. Okay. Now web element. Same. Web element. This is what? Button. So that's why I can create button equal to driver dot find element. So here I will pass through XPath here. Okay, that's why I can use XPath. In that we can use quotations, Control V, sorry, Control Z. First to create quotations, double quotes, and in between double quotes we can pass this path. Okay, XPath, copy text. Okay, so first three fields are identified here. Okay, first identify the three objects: field one, field two, and button. And after that we can clear the field one. Okay, here we can clear the field one. So already we can element here. Okay, we can see the web element here. Okay, so now that's why we can apply for field one web element. Okay, so Control C. So we cannot write entire program. So like this, field one dot clear. Okay, field one dot clear. After field one dot clear, now we can enter the data into field one. Okay, so we can enter we can pass the data. Which method is used here? Send keys method. So that's why field one dot send keys. I can send the data PURNA space chunk. Okay. And after that, we can perform an action. So perform an action. First, here we can create one action class. Okay, we can perform an action. First of all, we can create one action class. So actions. Okay, action equal variable name and new actions. I can pass the parameter here. What? Driver. Okay. Here action will not be imported. So that's why right click on this and click import action. Okay. Sorry, actions here. So remove this one. Import file remove here. And here we can perform an actions. Okay. So import here actions. Okay. Actions imported. So next we can perform an action and double click action. So that's why action dot what double click. double click dot. So here we can pass the parameter. What? Button is the parameter. We can pass the button here. Okay. Okay. Double click action performance and what? The button. Okay. That's why button is passed here. button button. After button, we can build. Okay. We can create an action and we can complete an action. So complete means perform. Will dot perform an action. See this. So first of all, this is the launch the okay launch the Chrome browser and here launch the application. Okay, and after that maximize the window. And after that there are three fields are there: field 1, field 2, field 3. Okay, field 3 contains what? See here, field spelling is wrong. Field. Okay, field 2, field 3. Okay, there are three fields. So here first we can clear that field. Okay, in that output, see this here. First we can clear that field, and after clear that field, we can enter the data into field 1. Okay, we can enter the data into field 1, and after that we can perform a double click action. Double click action is after performs, field 2 will be displayed the same data like field 1. Okay, so output will be displayed or not. Now we can check this. Okay, save the file and run it. Okay, browser launch it, and after browser launch it. Okay, maximize the window. Wait, it is running slowly. Wait, it is running slowly. Something error is happening here. Why the error means, see, maximize it, but it gives what? No such exception. Okay, no such exception. So in 18th line, there is something, okay, FILD field to by dot ID, you can pass the field to 18th line. Okay, in 18th line, double click not option. Okay, not performs. Why means it contains no such exception error. Actually, we can here, wait. You are an element, okay? Here synchronization problem is erased. Synchronization problem. So that's why no such exception element is erased here. Here application is running slowly. Okay, tool is running very fastly. So you are in the element what? Inside the frame. Actually, you are in the element inside the frame. So inside the frame or not, check in the application. Okay. So see here, this is the application. Right click on this and inspect the element. Okay. After inspect the element, okay. See, this contains what? Frame or not? Okay. Check in the header files and scripts also there. See this, the frame. Okay. See here, you are the after synchronization problem is erased. Okay, you are in the element inside the frame or not. Now we can check the application. So now I am in the, okay, I am inside the frame. So that's why now I can switch to the frame. Okay, now I can switch to the frame. We can switch to the frame. Okay, what iframe result is there? So ID name is iframe result. So wait. This contains what? Iframe. Iframe contains what? One ID name. Each ID name contains one iframe. So close this. So go for inspect like okay, text will be like this. Right click on this inspect. Okay. So it is body contains it is a frame or not. Now you can check here. It is a div which contains what iframe. So iframe contains src height width. Okay, display none. Okay, where is the field one here? I can close it again. Wait. Inspect. Wait. I can copy this. This is the automated test program. I can close this and open this one and right click on this inspect. Right. Okay. See here. It is hello world. It is input type. Okay. Here any frame. See this iframe container iframe div iframe wrapper. So iframe result is the iframe ID name. Okay. I can copy this. So now go for this here and driver dot. Okay. Driver dot switch to. I can go to switch to dot frame. Okay. Frame here. Frame name is what? iframe result. Okay. So run this. It is working or not. Now we can check here. Save it and run it. Okay. Maximize it. I can give the text. Formation. So wait. It is taking some time. No, there is no error. Wait. It is launching or not. Now we can check here. Loading. Okay. Formation. See this. Okay. Copy test and double click it. Completed. Okay. This is controlled by the automation tester. So program is working correctly. Okay. Now, okay. Next topic is drag and drop. After completion of double click button. Okay. After completion of double click button. So see these two examples actually. So if input value contains like this. So get text is no inner text. Okay. If you input value is like this tags in between the two tags, open tag and close tag. Okay. Get text returns some inner text. Welcome. Okay. In here, get attribute is the Selenium is not working in. Okay. Selenium get attribute method is not working in Selenium. So in that place, instead of, okay, we can using get DOM property value. Okay. We can use this get DOM property value. It returns some property values actually. Okay. It returns some actual, some property values. It is not working. Get attribute is not working. Instead of we can use the get DOM property value in Selenium. Okay. So now get DOM property value returns what? Okay. The return of the attribute ABC. See this. So now I will go for drag and drop. Okay. I can copy this. Yeah, it is working or not. Now you can check here. Wait. It shows something error here. Okay. Wait. So we can discuss in the next class. Okay. Drag and drop. Next class we can discuss. Okay. Thank you.